I'm walking through the grocery store with half a list, buying things for a ghost that doesn't even exist. I start to tell a joke, then I catch my breath mid-air, realizing there's nobody left in the passenger chair. I'm wearing your old flannel just to feel a little weight, but I'm shivering in this light, this hollowed out state. I go to work, I say hello, I play the part so well, but I'm just a lonely spirit in a broken shell. You took the better half of me when you walked out the door. The part didn't know how to laugh and what to hope for. Now I'm just a fraction, a decimal spark, trying to find my way through the quiet dark. 'Cause I'm only half a person since you went away, living in the shadow of a long and blurry day. One eye on the future, one eye on the past, looking for a version of me that was built to last. I'm a solid bridge, I'm a blur that one way, I'm a fading echo of a beautiful thing. Yeah, the mirror is my girl, what I used to be, and that was you and me. Now I'm half a person. I try to go to dinner with some people that we knew, but every conversation felt like a tribute to you. They ask me how I'm doing, and I give a fake smile. Then I have to go and hide in the battle for a while. I'm a map with no north on the clock with no gears, just a fossil for 1,000 unfiltered tears. I've got your DNA still living in my skin, and I don't know where you went and where I'd begin. Is there a way to be whole when you're missing a side? Is there a way to be brave when you've already died? I'm a lopsided picture on a crumbling wall, waiting for the gravity to finish the fall. Only half a person since you went away, living in the shadow of a long and blurry day. One eye on the future, one eye on the past, looking for a version of me that was built to last. I'm a solid bridge, I'm a bird with one wing, I'm a fading echo of a beautiful thing. Yeah, the mirror is my girl, what I used to be when it was you and me. Now I'm half a person, 50%, and I'm starting to fade. I'm just a wreckage of the plans we made, have the heart, have the soul. I don't think I'll ever be who. I'm checking the locks for the 7th time tonight. I'm arguing with shadows in the flickering light. I keep hearing your laughter coming from the hall, but it's just the wind hitting the cracks in the wall. I wrote a text to tell you about the weather today, then I remember you're 1,000 lifetimes away. I'm living in a loop, I'm a record that skips, reading from a tragic old script. The neighbors are whispering, they see me in the yard, looking for a memory that I'm taking too hard. I'm a map with I'm a casualty of losing you. And I think I'm losing my mind, one piece at a time, trying to find a reason or a rhythm or a rhyme. I see you in the kitchen, I see you in the street. I'm shivering in the middle of the July heat. The silence is screaming and the walls are closing in. I don't know where the nightmares end and where I begin. Yeah, the anchor is gone and the world is unkind, and I'm finally losing my mind. I went to the park where we carved out our names, but I was talking to a tree like we were playing no games. A stranger looked at me with pity in their eyes, and that's when I realized the depth of the lies. I'm sleeping in your sweater, I'm eating your cereal, holding on to something that's no longer material. I'm a ghost in my own life, I'm a passenger on a train with no destination but the center of the pain. They say just breathe, they say give it a week, but I'm drowning in the ocean every time that I speak. Is this what it's like when the circuitry breaks, when the heart can't handle the weight of mistakes? And I think I'm losing my mind, one piece at a time, trying to find a reason or a rhythm or a rhyme. I see you in the kitchen, I see you in the street. I'm shivering in the middle of the July heat. The silence is screaming and the walls are closing in. I don't know where the nightmares end and where I begin. Yeah, the anchor is gone and the world is unkind, and I'm finally losing my mind. Where did you go? Why am I here? The static is the only thing that's becoming clear. Just a little bit further, just a little more gray. I'm slipping away. I pulled the emergency brake in the grocery store lot, just staring at the empty sea where you're not. A fast food receipt from a better time. It's the only thing left of the hills we had to climb. The radio's playing that song you loved about angels and demons and stars up above. I'm gripping the wheel until my knuckles turn white, trying to find a reason to drive through the night. The windshield is fogging from the heat of my breath. I'm mourning a ghost and I'm mourning a death. I can't go inside to that hollowed out space where I can still see the shadow of your face. So I'm crying in my car with the engine turned off, swallowing the salt and the bitter little cough. It's the only place left where the world can't see what your cold-blooded goodbye has done to me. The streetlights are blurry through the salt and the rain. I'm a prisoner of steel in the middle of the pain. Yeah, I'm parked in the dark, but I'm going too far, just crying in my car. I saw my reflection in the rearview glass, watching the ghost of the person I was past. I'm adjusting the mirror, but I can't see the way to make it through the rest of this blurry-eyed day. I check on my phone like a fool on a ledge, pushed by your silence right over the edge. The leather is cold and the dashboard is gray, and I'm wishing the memory would just drive away. It's my four-wheeled sanctuary, my metal-clad tomb, away from the ghosts in every single room. I'll wipe off the tears before I walk through the door and act like I'm not broken anymore. Streetlights are humming, but the curtains are drawn. I've been waiting for a silence since the day you were gone. The air in this room is too heavy to breathe. I'm tangled in the branches of the life that you let leave. I don't turn on the lamps, I don't turn on the news. I'm just sitting in the middle of a case of the blues. The night has a mercy that the daytime doesn't own. It lets me be a ghost and it lets me be alone. I can't face the sunshine, I can't face the light, because the truth is too heavy and the pain is too bright. So I'm sitting in the shadow where the tears don't show their cause, and I can live a minute with the things that I have lost. 'Cause I'm hurting in the dark when nobody can see the wreckage of the person you've created out of me. I'm drowning in the quiet where the world is gone to sleep, counting all the promises that you didn't want to keep. It's a private kind of bleeding, silent kind of rain, and the dark is the only medicine for the pain. Yeah, the sun is a stranger and the sky is turning black, and I'm hurting in the dark 'cause I know you won't be back. I hear the neighbors laughing and I have to bite my lip. I'm losing my connection and I'm losing my grip. I found a photo album, I threw it in the fire, watching all the beauty turn into a funeral pyre. I'm a statue in the corner, I'm a soul that's lost its light, hiding from the daylight in the middle of the night. You didn't leave a map, you didn't leave a key, you just left the heavy burden of the silence here with me. Don't come to my door, don't ask me how I feel. The damage that you did to me is way too damn real. I'd rather have the shadows than the truth upon my face. I'd rather let the darkness fill this empty, hollow space. 'Cause I'm hurting in the dark when nobody can see the wreckage of the person you created out of me. I'm drowning in the quiet where the world is gone to sleep, counting all the promises that you didn't want to keep. It's a private kind of bleeding, silent kind of rain, and the dark is the only medicine for the pain. Yeah, the sun is a stranger and the sky is turning black, and I'm hurting in the dark 'cause I know won't be back. No light in the window, no light in the hall, just me and the shadows and the bitter final fall. Hurting in the dark, hurting in the dark, hurting in the dark. The morning sun is a sharp reminder that I'm waking up alone, tracing the cold outlines of a heart that's turned to stone. I found your silver bracelet in the pocket of my coat. It felt like barbed wire tightening around my throat. I can walk the sidewalk where we used to run so free without the shadow of your ghost coming back to haunt me. It's not a sudden fever or a sickness you can cure. It's It's a steady pulsing ache that I'm forced to endure. I've memorized the rhythm of the way we fell apart. I've mapped out every scar you left inside my heart. But knowing how it happened doesn't make the bleeding stop. I'm still standing on the edge, waiting for the final drop. 'Cause I'm shaking from the weight of the pain of you. It's in everything I say and everything I do. It's a poison in the water, it's a fire in the veins. It's the only thing of us that still remains. I'm a prisoner of memory, I'm a casualty of truth, paying back the interest on my wasted lonely youth. Yeah, the sky is turning black and the world is falling through, caught in the middle of the pain of you. I saw your sister's face in a photograph online, and I lost the whole afternoon trying to act like I was fine. But my hands were trembling as I poured another glass, watching another year of my solitude pass. Do you ever feel it? Does it ever hit your chest? Or are you sleeping easy in your quiet emptiness? I'm the one who's left to carry the body of our love, while you're flying way beyond and soaring way above. They say just let it go, they say just walk away, but they don't have to live inside the shade of gray. It's a physical condition, it's a biological clock, ticking in the silence like a hammer on a rock. The ache is a color, the ache is a sound, the ache is the gravity that keeps me on the ground. The pain of you. I'm walking through the house like a tourist in a ruin, trying to figure out what the hell I'm still doing. I passed the spot in the hallway where you used to stand, and I almost reached out for the ghost of your hand. The furniture's all here, but the air is gone. I'm sitting in the kitchen waiting for the dawn, but it's not just a space on the right side of the bed, it's a shattered silence inside of my head. I try to fill the time with the fading crowd, trying to keep the lonely from getting too loud, but every person I meet is just a blurred out face that can't even touch the edge of this space. 'Cause the hole you left is a mile wide with nowhere for a broken heart to hide. It's a crater in the floor, it's a tear in the sky, it's the only thing left of our final goodbye. I'm falling through the middle of the us we used to be, drowning the emptiness you left inside of me. Yeah, the world keeps turning, but I'm stuck in the theft of the hollowed out world and the hole shadows by the bedroom door. It's a physical weight, it's a gravity pull, and my hands are empty while the ache is full. They say time will fill it, but they don't know that the deeper it gets, the further I go. It's a well with no bottom, a night with no end, the loss of a lover and the loss of a friend. Standing in the hallway where the air used to be sweet, but now the very floorboards are sinking beneath my feet. Every room is filled with a heavy kind of ghost, the one that I invited and the one I needed most. The windows are all open but the oxygen is gone. I'm gasping for a reason to make it to the dawn. It's like you took the atmosphere and packed it in your bag and left me with a spirit that's starting now to sag. I try to call your name but the sound is getting stuck. I'm a bird with broken wings and a run of bitter luck. The pressure in my chest is a weight I cannot lift, since you took the anchor and you let the whole world drift. And I can't breathe in the silence you left. I'm suffocating slowly in the middle of the theft. Every memory of us is a hand around my throat. I'm drowning on the dry land, I'm a sinking little boat. The world is moving on but I'm trapped inside the gray, watching every second of my life just slip and drift away. Yeah, the heartbeat is a struggle and the sky is hard to see. Ever since the moment that you walked out on me, I went to see a doctor to fix the hollow sound, but there's no medicine for love that's gonna hit the ground. He said my lungs were clear, but I know that he was wrong, because I can't find the rhythm to a single simple song. The scent of your cologne is like a poison in the air. I'm choking on the shadows of the things we used to share. I'm a diver in the deep with a broken oxygen line, trying to find a reason for this heart to still be mine. Is it anxiety or is it just the truth? A bitter jagged realization of my wasted youth. I'm fighting for a pulse, I'm fighting for a spark, but it's getting hard to function in the middle of the dark. still gasping for a breath of something real, for a way to unfeel the way that I feel. It's getting tight, it's getting tight. I can't breathe. I'm sitting on the linoleum floor with the lights turned down, listening to the muffled static of this lonely town. I told my sister I was doing fine on the phone, but I'm shaking in the kitchen and I'm scared to be alone. I brushed my teeth and I made the bed like a normal soul, but I'm losing every second of my self-control. The mask is heavy and the pain is thin, and I don't think I can let the morning in. Don't ask me how I'm feeling, don't look me in the eye. I'm tired of the burden of a well-dressed lie. The bridge is broken and the tide is high, and I'm done with the acting and I'll be fine. The truth is I'm not okay, I'm falling apart. I'm a jagged little mess in the dark of the heart. I'm bleeding through the bandages, I'm drowning in the day, and I don't have the words to make it go away. Every breath is a battle, every step is a mountain, drinking from a bitter and a hollowed out fountain. Yeah, the sun is up but the world is gray, and I'm not okay. I went to the store and I stared at the shelf, trying to remember how to be my old self. But I forgot the rhythm and I forgot the tune. I'm just a hollow echo in a Tuesday afternoon. I check my pulse just to see if I'm real, because I can't quite handle the way that I feel. The walls are moving and the ceiling is low, and I've got nowhere left for the sadness to go. They say it gets better, they say give it time, but I'm the one bleeding at the scene of the crime. It's a physical weight, it's a mental decay, and I'm shaking my head at the closing of the day. The truth is I'm not okay, I'm falling apart. broken glass and watch the years and seasons pass. I gave you every prayer I had. I made you happy when the world was sad. But now the well is cracked and dry, and I've got no why left to try. The cupboard's bare, the shelves are clean. I'm just a ghost inside a scene. You took the colors, you took the light, and left me shivering in the night. I'm a bankrupt soul, a hollowed shell, an empty house where a spirit fell. I used to be a fountain, now I'm just a stone, learning how to be completely alone. 'Cause I got nothing left to give, no more mercy in my hands. I'm sinking underneath the weight of all your impossible demands. I've bled out every sorry. I spent my final dime on the broken jagged promise of a second chance at time. The tank is empty, the fuse is short. I'm sinking in the middle of the port. Yeah, the fight is over. I'm done with trying to live when I got nothing left to give. Go find another heart to drain. Go find another source of rain. Go find a stranger who doesn't know the echoes of your pain. I'm closing up the shop tonight. I'm turning out the final light. You can scream until your throat is raw, but I'm the one who finally saw that I was just a battery. You drained until the casing was all that remained. You stole the harvest, you stole the seeds to fuel your endless hungry needs. I'm a map with the ink all scratched away, with nothing left for me to say. To give, no more mercy in my hands. I'm sinking underneath the weight of all your impossible demands. I've bled out every sorry. I spent my final dime on the broken jagged promise of a second chance at time. The tank is empty, the fuse is short. I'm sinking in the middle of the port. Yeah, the fight is over. I'm done with trying to live when I got nothing left to give. Spent, done, hollow. I've got no more tears to fall. Nothing. I'm sweeping up the kitchen, but the broom can't find the edge of the shattered promises you left upon the ledge. I found a jagged fragment of a Tuesday in July, when we swore on the stars that we'd never say goodbye. Now the frame is split and the glass is on the floor, and I'm bleeding from the memories walking through the door. It's a puzzle with no picture, it's a story with no end, just a wreckage of a lover and the ruins of a friend. I try to glue it back until my fingers turn to blue, but there's no mending the damage that was done by you. I'm a pile of shards in a cardboard box, locking up the wreckage with rusty broken locks. 'Cause I'm just broken pieces in a hollowed out room, waiting for a shadow or a dark Does it ever sting your skin? Or is your heart a brand new house that let the sun shine in? I'm careful where I step and I'm careful how I breathe, 'cause I'm held together by the things you chose to leave. A jagged edge of anger and a blunt edge kind of grief, drowning in the middle of a cold and bitter thief. They say pick up the bits, they say start a new start, but they don't see the hole in the center of the heart. It's like fixing a mirror that's crushed into sand, with nothing but a prayer in an empty open hand. 'Cause I'm just broken pieces in a hollowed out room, waiting for a shadow or a dark kind of bloom. You took a perfect circle and you cracked it into 10, and I'll never be the person that I used to be again. I'm scattered on the carpet, I'm lost inside the hall, just a million little fragments from a heavy final fall. Yeah, the glue won't hold and the light is increasing on broken pieces. One piece for the laughter, 2 pieces for the pain, 3 pieces for the nights I spent crying in the rain. I'm just a mess now, broken pieces. Broken pieces. I'm standing in the kitchen, but I haven't turned the heat on, watching every shadow stretching out across the lawn. The coffee's turning into ice inside the ceramic cup. I'm waiting for a reason just to pick the courage up. The closet door is open and the air is rushing through, searching for the scent of everything I had in you. But the closet is a cavern and the floorboards are cold. It's the loneliest story that's ever been told. The mercury is dropping and the sky is turning gray, watching the last of our summer wither and decay. I'm shivering in the middle of a house that used to glow, waiting for the first of the heavy snow. And oh, it's just the chill you left behind, freezing every corner of my tired, empty mind. No more fire in the end, and just a blue and steady ache from the promises you didn't even have to break. I'll anchor to the bottom of a dark and frozen lake, for every bit of forever that you didn't want to take. Yeah, the sun is going down and the world is standing still in the shadow of the chill. I found your winter jacket in the back of the hall, leaning like a shrine against the kitchen wall. I put it on for a second just to feel your heavy weight, but it's hollow and it's empty and it's much too late. You're out there breathing easy in some new and warmer place, with the sunshine falling all across your face, while I'm trapped inside this glacier, counting every breath, mourning at the altar of a slow and steady death. 0 degrees, nothing to feed, but the jagged and the frozen and the pain that is real. It's bitter Oh, the chill. The chill. I'm standing at the dead end of the street we used to walk, trying to find the rhythm in the way we used to talk. The signs are all pointing to a place that doesn't exist, a hollowed out future that we already missed. I checked the map, but the ink has all run dry, just like the forever that turned into a lie. We reached the edge of the world and we ran out of track, and there isn't a reason to ever look back. The road is gone, the bridge is down. I'm a king, queen of the ruins in this ghost of a town. There's nowhere left to drive and nowhere left to run. Ever since the moment we finally were done, 'cause we reached the end way of rights, the last of the line, where your life is yours and mine is just mine. No more circles, no more turns, no more scenic retreats, just the cold hard concrete of these dead-end streets. The gas tank is empty and the sky is turning gray, watching every single memory just wither away. Yeah, the journey is over and the truth is a fuss, standing at the end way of us. I saw your taillights fading in the haze, the final kind of flicker of our better days. I didn't chase the shadow, I didn't make a sound, I just let my own feet stay heavy on the ground. You're 1,000 miles into a brand new start, while I'm cleaning out the glove box of my broken heart. It's a hollow arrangement, it's a clinical kind of meaning to reach the destination of what we should have been. Park the car, cut the light, stop the search in the middle of the night. It's over, it's done, and we're already second to every word. No more turns, no more scenic retreats, just the cold hard concrete of these dead-end streets. The gas tank is empty and the sky is turning gray, watching every single memory just wither away. Yeah, the journey is over and the truth is a fuss, standing at the end way of us. Final mile, final time, watching every bridge finally burn done, gone, us and way of us. I'm listening to the wind howl through the rattle of the door, a ghostly kind of rhythm that I haven't heard before. The Trees are snapping in the heavy frozen yard, and finding every heartbeat is getting bitter and so hard. The furnace is a low home, struggling to fight against the hollowed out silence of a long and lonely night. I hear the ice on a power line singing like a choir for the ashes and the embers of a long gone fire. It's a shivering symphony, a cold and steady beat of everything you abandoned in the middle of the street. The mercury is screaming and the sky is turning lead, replaying every hollow word you ever said. Oh, it's just the winter sound that keep me wide awake, the cracking and the breaking of everything we make, the crying of the rafters and the moaning of the floor, telling me a shadow won't be knocking anymore. It's the whistle of the nothing, it's the cadence of the cold, the loneliest arrangement that my spirit has to hold. Yeah, the world is standing still and the pain is going around in the winter sounds. I hear the snow hitting the glass with a tiny click and hiss, reminding me exactly of the person that I didn't want to miss. A car is sliding slowly down the bottom of the hill while I'm shivering in the kitchen and I'm standing perfectly still. Did you hear the window rattle as you drove out of the town? Did you feel the heavy temperature finally coming down? I'm a concert of the silence, I'm a soloist of grief, drowning in the rhythm of a cold and bitter thief. Snap the wood, crack the ice, watch the entire world pay the highest lonely price. It's hollow, it's dark, it's the perfect kind of music in the perfect kind of dark. And oh, it's just the winter sounds that keep me wide awake, the cracking and the breaking of everything we make, the crying of the rafters and the moaning of the floor, telling me your shadow won't be knocking anymore. It's the whistle of the nothing, it's the cadence of the cold, the loneliest arrangement that my spirit has to hold. Yeah, the world is standing still and the pain is going round in the winter sounds. Wind is picking up, light is going out, I'm losing every whisper to a silent kind of shout. Frozen deep sleep, winter sounds, ooh, winter sounds. I'm standing in the driveway and the wind is cutting deep, watching every promise that you didn't want to keep. I tried to call your name, but the I tried to drink some tea, but the water wouldn't boil. Like the entire world is turning into oil. I saw my reflection in the silver of the spoon, in the middle of a hollowed out and frozen afternoon. You're out there breathing fire in a brand new kind of heat, while I'm buried underneath the snow and the defeat. It's a hollow arrangement, it's a clinical kind of meme to shatter every single bit of what we should have been. Freeze the sound, lock the gate, watch the entire story pay the highest lonely price. It's bitter, it's cold, it's the loneliest thing that I ever have to hold. Watching the last of the light finally go. Frozen blue, zero blue lips, blue lips. I'm looking for a flicker or a trace of the gold, but the story you're telling is bitter and cold. We're sitting at the table where the coffee's gone gray, and I'm watching a version of us just drift away. I reached for your hand, but it felt like a stone, just a physical signal that I'm truly alone. There's no blood in the rhythm, no heat in the vein, just the steady blue cadence of frozen out pain. The mercury is dropping and the sky is turning lead, replaying every hollow word you ever said. I'm shivering in the middle of the January light, drowning in the shadow of your hollowed out side. 'Cause I'm locked in the winter of your cold heart, watching the beauty just pulling apart. It's a fortress of iron, a castle of ice, and I'm paying the highest and loneliest price. No fire in the chamber, no sun in the sky, just the clinical feeling of a long gone goodbye. My entire world freezes right at the start, stuck in the middle of your cold heart. I try to strike a match, but the wood is all damp, like the hollowed out spirit of a broken down lamp. You're clinical, quiet and hard as the flow, watching every single bit of our forever go. Is there anything beating behind the white skin, or did you let the permafrost finally in? I'm a statue in the hallway, I'm a spirit in the snow, with nowhere for a heartbeat to go. Harder than the mountain, cold as the grave. There isn't any part of me left to try and save. It's hollow, it's dark, it's the perfect kind of winter and the perfect kind of dark. looking at the framed photo on the bedside table, trying to find the truth inside a happy fable. You got that glow around your eyes, the brightness in your face, but now it's just a stain inside this hollowed out space. I wanna paint it black, I wanna scratch it out to match the winter in the middle of the doubt, because you're still laughing while I'm starting to die behind the shivers of this long and blue goodbye. It's a weapon, it's a razor, it's a beautiful lie. The way you look so happy while I'm about to cry. I need to clear the air, I need to clear the view of every single bit of the ghost of you. So please take away your smile, it's cutting me in two. I can't handle the ghost of how I once knew you. It's too bright for the dark, it's too warm for the chill. It's the only part of us standing perfectly still. Pack it in the box, take it out the door. I don't wanna see the light shining anymore. Yeah, life is getting heavy and I've walked a lonely mile, so just take away your smile. I saw you walking down the street just an hour ago, and you were beaming at a stranger that I didn't even know. It hurt to see the magic working just the same, like you never even heard the rhythm of my name. Is it real, is it hollow, is it made of the glass? Waiting for the seconds and the solitude to pass. I'm bleeding in the shadow, I'm making in the gray, watching every bit of us just wither and decay. Turn the lights down, close the book. Don't give me that beautiful final look. It's mean, it's cruel, and I'm the only one being treated like a fool. So please take away your smile, it's cutting me in two. I can't handle the ghost of how I once knew you. It's too bright for the dark, it's too warm for the chill. It's the only part of us standing perfectly still. Pack it in the box, take it out the door. I don't wanna see the light shining anymore. Yeah, life is getting heavy and I've walked a lonely mile, so just take your smile. Sun is gone, night is in, hiding every second of the state that I am in. Dark, cold, so take it away. I'm looking for a flicker or a trace of the gold, but the story you're telling is bitter and cold. We're sitting at the table where the coffee's gone grey, and I'm watching a version of us drift away. I reached for your hand, but it felt like a stone, just a physical signal that I'm truly alone. You're staring right through me like I'm made of the glass for the seconds in the silence to pass. The summer is over, the fire is out. I'm shivering in the middle of the binary doubt. There's a frost on the windows, a chill in the air, and I'm drowning in the shadow of your hollowed out stare. 'Cause there's ice in your eyes where the sun used to be, and it's freezing the heartbeat right out of me. You're a winterized version of the man, girl, I once knew, and I'm losing the light as I'm looking at you. No mercy in the blue, no warmth in the black, just the clinical feeling that you're not coming back. My entire world dies in the middle of the rise of the ice in your eyes. I tried to tell a joke just to see if you'd smile, but you've been gone already for a long, lonely while. Is it 0 degrees in the back of your mind, where the memories of us are all getting left behind? You're hard and you're steady, you're smooth as a flow, watching every single bit of our forever go. I'm burning in the cold, I'm making for the heat, while the permafrost is settling beneath my feet. Freeze the frame, lock the door, act like none of this matters anymore. It's white, it's the loneliest kind of middle of the night. Cause there's ice in your eyes where the sun used to be, and it's freezing the heartbeat right out of me. You're a winterized version of the man, girl, I once knew, and I'm losing the light as I'm looking at you. No mercy in the blue, no warmth in the black, just a clinical feeling that you're not coming back. My entire world dies in the middle of the rise of the ice in your eyes. Thirty below, nowhere to go, watching the last of the embers finally show. Frozen, cold, so ice in your eyes. Ice in your eyes. I'm standing in the kitchen with the windows frosted o'er, listening to the rattle of the lock upon the door. The coffee's getting cold and the clock is moving slow. I'm counting up the seconds since I watched your shadow go. I checked the thermostat, but the needle wouldn't rise. It's like the hollowed feeling living in your eyes. The furnace is a ghost, the pilot light is dead, and I'm shivering in the middle of the mess you led. The mercury is dropping and the sky is turning red, replaying every bitter word you ever said. I'm a house with no fire, I'm a heart with no flame, drowning in the winter that carries your name. 'Cause there's no more heat, nothing left to burn, just another bridge that I had to watch you turn. You took the summer with you and you locked it in heartbeat to go. Freeze the frame, lock the gate. Watch the entire story pay the highest lonely price. It's bitter, it's blue, it's the loneliest kind of waiting for you. Watching the last of the light finally go frozen cold. No more heat, no more heat, no more heat. I'm breathing smoke into the hollow of my palms, trying to find a prayer in these bitter frozen songs. The glass is iced over on the inside of the pain, a physical wall between the sunlight and the rain. I checked the thermostat, but it's stuck on the floor, just like the heavy silence by the bedroom door. You took the summer and you took the golden light and left me shivering in the middle of the night. The blood is slowing down, the pulse is turning blue. I'm losing every feeling that belonged to you. It's a clinical kind of quiet, stiff and heavy peace, waiting for the wind to give me some release. 'Cause I'm at 0 degrees, numb to the bone. No learning how to live in this castle made of stone. No more burning, no more aching, no more shaky breath, just a steady frozen rhythm of a slow and quiet death. You're 1,000 miles away in a brand new heat, while I'm buried underneath the snow and the defeat. Yeah, the world is wide and I am finally at ease down here at 0 degrees. I saw your footprints in the driveway, turning into eyes, the last of the evidence of our highest price. I didn't sweep them away, I just let them turn to glass, watching every bit of us finally come to pass. There's no anger left, there's no fire left to feed, just a frozen kind of garden and a frozen kind of seed. I'm a statue in the hallway, I'm a spirit in the flow, ready for the winter everywhere I go. Harder than the ground, cold as the grave. There isn't any part of me left to try and save. It's hollow, it's dark, it's the perfect kind of quiet and the perfect kind of dark. There's a white and heavy blanket falling in the room. The calendar is lying while the mercury is low. Everything we planted is buried in the snow. I thought we reached the summer, thought the ice was finally gone. But I'm shivering in the kitchen at the break of early dawn. It's a bitter kind of miracle, a wrong and jagged light, choking out the colors in the middle of the night. The birds have stopped their singing, the bees have lost their way. I'm watching every promise just suddenly decay. It's a physical confusion, it's a heartbreak in disguise, falling like the winter from the cloudy Maytime skies. 'Cause it's just snow in May, freezing all the green, the coldest kind of ending that I've ever seen. We were supposed to be growing, we were supposed to be gold, but now I'm just a ghost with a hand that's hard to hold. You took the warmth and left the chill, you made the garden gray, watching every single hope die in the snow in May. I saw my breath hanging on the air like a ghost, realizing that the winter is the thing you love the most. You waited for the sunshine just to kill it with the frost, counting up the interest on the time that I have lost. The petals are all breaking under heavy weight defeat, while I'm shivering in my sandals on the pavement in the street. It's a hollowed out arrangement, it's a clinical kind of mean to shatter every bit of what we thought we'd been. Freeze the flowers, kill the light, make everything we built turn to gold and white tonight. It's bitter, it's wrong, it's the slowest, saddest ending to a sunny day song. Every single hope die in the snow.